Hello. Oh my god. Rare. I don't know why. Something about the word rare made me want to scream. Hi guys. It's been so long. I lost all my hair. I was looking at my last streams and my hair was like fucking down here. Hold on, why is my Hanada Mojack all tiny? Hold on. There we go. What's up, guys? Hi. Congrats on getting those Twitch emotes. Oh my god, yeah. That happened too, since the last time I streamed. You know what's fucked up? I don't even think I have them. I don't even think Twitch gave them to me, which is like crazy. So I'm like, I only ever see them, but I don't have them. Because they're like they're kind of in a weird spot. I hope the music's not too loud, by the way. I always never know with my music if it's too loud or not, but yeah, I don't know. They're hype train emotes. Whatever the fuck that means. Well, I know what that means. Like, when people sub, that's obviously like the paid for thing on here, right? But if people sub, a hype train starts and there's levels. And like, if you're like Kai Cenat, they get to like fucking level like 100 or something. But the first 5 levels, I made an emote for each level. So say like it gets to level 3 and it ends, you get a level 3 emote, and there's a random selection of other community-made emotes from other artists on Twitch. And mine is now in that pool. So it has to get to that level, you have to participate in the hype train, and then it's a random chance that you may get that emote. So it's like kinda convoluted, but like they're there, and it's cool because if you are like watching a stream and see the hype train thing, like you can like peep them or whatever, which is sick. But I don't have them. I wish like Twitch would like give me like the option to give it to people, but they did not, and I didn't ask. I should have asked them. I'm sure I could email them and ask them, and they'd maybe be nice enough to pawn them off to me. What's up, guys? Hi. How did they reach out? Just emailed me. I asked them how they found me, and because that was what I was more shocked by, because they sent me like in the initial email like a deck with my Twitch name on the front, and I was like, my Twitch name is lostalec, which like I don't really use elsewhere, right? And I was like, why do they, like, I guess they maybe knew that I streamed, but I was like, oh, that's so interesting that they have my Twitch account. And I asked them, and they were like, oh, like, and in hindsight, this seems very logical and straightforward, but like I hadn't really thought about it. But they were like, we only commission people that are artists that also stream on Twitch. So they had like found me at some point, I guess for a prior project that I didn't get picked for, like behind the scenes, and then they've been doing this like hype train thing with like community artists or whatever, and they ended up picking me for one of them and reaching out, which was really cool. But yeah, I guess I was on their radar at some point, which is like one of the weird things about being online, you know, like I have no idea, like I can't grasp my perception or the fact that I am being perceived by like who knows who. Like, I can be anyone, right? And in that case, it was Twitch. Twitch knew about me probably way longer than I realized they did. And whenever I got that email, I was like, what the fuck? Like, definitely one of the more hyped times I had getting an email. You know, I've been hit up by, like, pretty cool people, but, like, Twitch is, like, really, like, a pocket that I've always, like... The real lore is that I was streaming on Twitch before I even did, like, 3D shit. Like, way, way, way back in the day, like... I was like, I would stream on Twitch and just like draw on my tablet before I was like really like into 3D stuff. Like I always liked the idea of streaming. So that was definitely like a real like, whoa, like Twitch, like full circle moment. But yeah, it was cool. Oh my god. Guys, it's been so long. It's been a long ass time. We're here though. I guess I'm gonna post on Instagram that I'm live too. A little like streamer thingy and be like, ooh, streaming. Let the world know what's up. Crazy how you can influence and be perceived by people you will possibly never actually meet. I mean, yeah, totally. I think that like the internet really, like, the way that we are like kind of, it's still like so new in the grand scheme of everything, right? Like, you know, social media as we know it is still relatively new. Like, social media really hadn't become what it is now until like the last like 10 or 15 years. Like I would say barely even 10. Like 2016, I feel like the way social media was used and people used it like wasn't really where it was at now. You had like influencers kind of, but like now it's like it's way different. And the numbers in which you can like garner online is just way different. It's definitely hard to like put into perspective, or like I think for anyone to like rationalize like truly like what any of these numbers mean, you know? Like you just see like 345,000 likes or 1.2 million impressions and you're like, that doesn't mean anything, right? Like it's just a number. But then you think about like truly like if you could see every like actual interaction in isolation, like the person actually like on their phone looking at your thing, it's weird. Like YouTube analytics are really fucking crazy because I've been like posting on YouTube more, and like when I look at those analytics, it's like fucked up to see. Like I'll post like the last video I posted was like a minute 30 or something, and like it's scary to like see like not the number of viewers, like that's really fucking cool, but like to see how many hours that adds up to in watch time. To think that like my video was like running for that, like it's weird, like it generates so much time, like it's like hundreds of thousands of hours of that video being played across all the hundreds of thousands of people that watched it. Like that's fucked up, you know? Like that's a really like weird thing to think about, like time wise. Age breakdown and gender, yeah, a little bit. Like I think like I anticipate that it's always gonna be kind of like 18 to 24 or whatever. That's like always the base stat that they give you, or 18 to 30 or some shit. What up? You switch your desk around? Maybe. It depends on when you last watched the stream. I am like in a new place kind of, but I've definitely streamed in this apartment a couple times, I think. Any interesting countries your video got to? I don't know. I didn't really look at like country stuff. It's probably like predominantly US. I did see, I guess I could look out of curiosity. I do feel like at some point it got to like the Japan side of YouTube, which was cool. I was getting a lot of like Japanese and Korean interactions, which I thought was actually like really interesting. Let's see, I'll pull up the analytics right now. What? Okay. Let's see. Device type, predominantly. Yeah, look at this. Okay, top geographies, 31% was United States, which is like, you know, what you would expect, I think. But 16% was Japan, and then the next biggest was 7% was South Korea, which is interesting that it like actually like breached out of like America kind of a lot. And then like the next one is like Brazil with 3.9%, and then Canada's the 5th or 6th. Can I count? 5. That's the top 5, and then Russia, United Kingdom, France, Australia, Indonesia, and it gets like really small percentages. Like I had like 0.3% in South Africa. I had 0.5% in Saudi Arabia. What the fuck? There's actually kind of crazy. 0.1%, 0.1% in Egypt. Interesting. Peru, Ireland. Oh, it's crazy. Predominantly the US though, which obviously I think makes sense. Okay, hold on. Let me post that I'm online. Streaming. Shout out Egypt? Yeah, shout out Egypt. Whoa. Okay. Reposted. This music is so slow. It's cool though. I don't want to go like a little more jazzy. I don't know. Maybe we can hang out on this vibe. think that is. Hold on, I'm gonna change up the music vibe, I think. So, character looks sick, thank you. I think this track is cool, it is cool. Might just change it up for a little bit, go a little more like funky. I'm gonna put this soundtrack on for a second, see what the vibe is like. This might be equally like kind of ridiculous though. That is covering the blender a little, by the way. But yeah, it's kind of huge, huh? I low-key could just top this back on top, maybe. Like that. You see a little less of chat, but I guess that doesn't really matter. I'll make it smaller, like... No, that's too small. I'm gonna do like this and then just that, maybe. Okay. You helping Nam with sunlights? No, I'm not. That is his personnel project. Looks sick though. I'm happy for him. Looks very cool. I may or may not have seen the whole thing too. It's like a pose, right? I'm gonna rig this guy real quick, and then I might texture him a little more. Okay, this is not the. Yeah, I'm picky about my music right now, guys. I'm sorry. We can go back to the other vibe. That was chill. It was the Wild Arms soundtrack. It was pretty cool, but maybe not actually the vibe. Model's kind of giving Gachi Akuta vibes. See that? Definitely a little more of a grungy aesthetic, this character. Definitely is kind of the vibe. Oh, I forgot I twisted these here. Kind of making this like guy that will probably be integral to the plot of it all. I want him to be this like dude that runs this secondhand store, sells a bunch of like old like robotic junk. It's overarching lore of this video. Not video, but just kind of like thing. I don't know. That I've always had in my mind, but like I'm always not really working towards, but kind of working towards. But I don't know. Still need to texture this guy though, but alright. Wanted to kind of maybe get him rigged and contemplate a little more. Getting this rigged up is going to be interesting. I wonder what automatic weights will do. I'm gonna have to really maybe do some custom painting for this. this is gonna need like 9 more cut loops for this. In theory, maybe just waiting this will do the trick. At least for what I'm trying to do. And does it have any other? Oh, wait, no. This is shoulder. Okay. Reddit view. Okay. In theory, that should be all the weight we actually need, which would be awesome if it was that simple. Let's see. Yeah. See, like a more like, oh, I'm looking up here. What's up there? What about over there? Pretty good, pretty good. That's like, it's about how much I'd want it to work if it was like attached. Because it's kind of just hanging out under his shoulder. It's good enough. Not bad. Okay. Okay, cool. That's pretty good. And it actually worked? It did. I've been looking at your work for my college project. Your stuff is awesome. Thanks. Oh my god. Wow. Hoping to make my own low poly character for the result, hopefully watching this stream helps. Oh, good luck. Gotta make some textures for this fool though, still. Kinda like the idea of this dude not having a hat on. Need like to make a gas mask texture first. A little respirator action. What up, Ocean? What the fuck? What up, dude? I'll talk to you in a minute. How you doing? Maybe. Just kind of making jargon right now. Back, same shit, just animating. Feel that. Literally, anytime anyone ever in my life asks me, like, if I haven't, like, seen them in a minute, and they're like, oh, like, how you been? It really is, like, it's kind of like a loaded question, because it's like the default thing to ask somebody, but it is. It's like, I've just literally been doing the same thing, like, always. I don't know. Nothing changes, man. And, like, not in a bad way, but I'm straight up just kind of, like, doing the same shit. What is that on? Right. Every combo is like, I could tell you specifically what I'm animating, but if you're not into that, then yeah, it's basically just been doing the same thing, literally. Always feel so boring because same. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. It's not like bad, but it is just funny. It's like, I don't know. Definitely not the same mask, but reminds me of Psycho Mantis. Yeah, I would say there's definitely some Psycho Mantis vibes going on. On the side, it's kind of fun. interesting. This is actually too long. Or this is what? Stay hitting Control F, dude. I do not mean to. What up, Sylvie?
Space on my party, thinking I can't feel it by myself. Need inspiration by myself. Space on my party, thinking I can't feel it by myself. 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 Can't feel it by myself.
too much noise on the face. Like I don't even know what a gas mask is. Like I'm like just like winging it. Let's see. Where I was looking up gas masks somewhere. Here we go. Kind of don't really have anything on the side actually. I know you rock climb. I've been climbing for about 2 years now. When did you start? Like honestly, almost 2 years as well. I started in like 2024. I think it's literally gonna be like 2 years this month or something. It's funny, pretty similar timing. I feel like actually it's not like that crazy, just because it was like I feel like climbing's only gotten like kind of like as popular as it has in like the last like 6 years, you know, like since COVID happened. I feel like climbing really became popular. So I feel like there was a lot of us that like got into it around the same time. Because a lot of the dudes that I climbed with also like all started around like 2 to 3 years ago. But yeah, like I think literally I started at like the end of April in 2024, so almost 2 years now. You asked for the Lord Farquaad? No. Just got hit with an ad right as you answered. I just said that I've been climbing for like 2 years as well. You say you have a main source of inspiration? Like, no, not really. I don't know. There's so much random shit that like will inspire me. Like this character, I was inspired by because I was looking at this guy on Instagram who like sculpts, like does like in real life like nice sculptures. I don't know what the fuck he's sculpting with. It seems like something weird, like almost light, like not rock, but like something like, I don't know. It's something weirder and lighter than like actual stone or anything. But I have this screenshot on my phone of him because he was like wearing like a respirator and goggles and like a beanie, and it looked really cool. And I was like, I like that as a design, so I yoinked his swag for this character design. So like random shit like that. Then obviously, you know, like anime, manga, I don't know, all the basics, right? What are your plans for him? Nothing too in particular just yet. Mainly just wanted to get him rigged up, looking cool. He looks cool. Could be a cool character for a graffiti animation. He's supposed to be like, without going too deep into the overarching lore that I have, for the sake of keeping things purposefully, like, mysterious, or not yet answered. I have this kind of, like, main thing that is like going on. It's kind of like a part of the world, and there might be a market for said thing, and this guy is like one of the like cool like merchants that like kind of runs like a iconic shop. So like he's just kind of like a guy that like owns this store. I haven't played Tomodachi Life yet. I tried out the demo. It's cool. I don't know if I'm gonna buy the game, just because it's like $70 and I don't think I'll play it that much, but the little demo was hella cute, and like the character customization is like sick, but I just like don't really think I have all that much time to like invest in a game like that, because Super is kind of just like a time waster game. Not to be like, ooh, games are a waste of time, but like, I don't know, I'd rather play like Arc Raiders if I was gonna like play video games, you know? It's definitely a time sinker. Yeah, it's just kind of like it gives me like Animal Crossing vibes. It was the same thing with Pokopia. I had really fun playing Pokopia for like a day or two, and then I was like, damn, if I want to like really go any harder, I'm gonna have to drop like another 80 hours in the game, and I already put like 20 in it, and I was like, this is just gonna be my stopping point, personally. You posted your attempt at making Hinata in the Patreon chat? Take a look. Aww. This is really cute. Yeah, I wish there was like a way to make like the back hair pieces like scale those, right? Because I don't think you can. And I feel like it'd be really cool if like, I like how they have like the modular like front and back hair. And I feel like you could go even harder if you could like rotate like where they were and the size of them. I know you can like do double or not, but that looks awesome. I'm curious how you decide what colorway to give your characters. I personally spend the longest amount of time just trying to decide colors. I mean, same. I definitely think I have, like, in my head maybe like a neutral, or not a neutral, sorry, but like a general idea of like, oh, this character will be very saturated, or this character will be like kind of not. But I mean, it's too easy to just like, you know, sit here and kind of like fuck around with the colors. I try and be good and not do that too much anymore, but you know, it's hard not to, for sure. This guy know the dude hacking on your Twitter? What? Am I hacking my Twitter? What? Oh. Did I post that on Twitter? The guy at the computer, right? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. Not yet, no. Probably not. Maybe at some point would find out about him, but that guy's kind of like my main villain. So nobody knows about him yet. He's kind of like, for reasons one will find out at some point, he's kind of new on the scene. You peep Nanmax's little episode he's about to drop? Actually one of the sickest things ever, yeah. I may or may have not seen a lot of it. It's really sick. Somebody brought it up earlier. I'm very hyped for him. I'm excited to see the full thing when it drops. Mr. Mac, Mr. Mac. Y'all two are like the first and second Hokage, okay. That's high praise. Interesting.
Makes me wonder the bootleg in my LP. So many eyes on me makes me paranoid. And the whispering is all a deafening noise. Keep my head down and I focus on my thing. Not going around in circles, running in rings. It's always negative when I hear you speak. I'm on holiday when I don't see you for a week. Wanna take what little's left of me. The batteries are dead, I'm all empty. All these questions brought me to the edge. Don't fuck around with me is all she said. I've been telling you, I've been warning you, still telling you, and I'm warning you. Telling, warning, said I'm telling you. I'm warning, said I'm warning. Can't you hear me warning? I am telling, yes I'm telling you. I've lost it. I'm warning you, said I'm telling you.
Okay. Finally managed to catch one of your streams. Let's go. Hell yeah. What up, dude? Hello, hello, hello. About to go to Japan for a month. Do you have any anything you would recommend? Any shop locations, activities, or literally anything? I mean, it depends on where you're going. I'm assuming probably Tokyo. I mean, like, I don't know, like the only spot that I can like off the top recommend is Nakano, just because it's like this spot that everybody goes to and it's really good. I've returned it, it's looking great, thank you. Got any tips for making vehicles? Cock, Patreon tutorial, cock. That could be interesting to do as a Patreon tutorial. I honestly feel like I suck at making vehicles. But maybe that'd be a good way for me to overcome my own Patreon, my own insecurities of car making. I could do one talking about it. I have a hard time making them simple, that's the thing. They're like too easy to overcomplicate, I feel like. And then I just spend a lot of time like on details that don't end up mattering, so I don't know, not a bad idea. Maybe that could be one. I gotta get a Patreon tutorial out for everybody on there soon. Okay.
Speaking of tutorials, would you think of making a weight painting tutorial, Alec? Maybe while you are making a new character you can record. I'm kind of having a hard time. I literally just posted on my Patreon a weight painting tutorial. To sum it up though, it's not as difficult as you think, and I highly recommend getting comfortable with the gradient tool. But I'm sure there's stuff online for free, but if you were to support me and pay for my Patreon, I did just put one up. But I don't think it's necessary to learn how to weight paint. You can totally find out on YouTube for free too. Didn't expect to see you live today. Nice surprise. What up? Where Dex at? Not here. It's been so long since last stream. It has. It's been a long ass time. A fat minute, honestly.
How do you create such cool environments for your animations? Do you have a collection of your own photos you take to look at, or do you just hit up Google Images or Pinterest? It's like a little bit of everything. I've definitely used Pinterest in the past for reference. Google Images is really good for building stuff, like Google Earth specifically. Like just go on like Street View and go to like a city that you think is cool and like mob around. I mean, like obviously I think a lot of my buildings are very Japanese architecture wise. And I literally will like wander around on Google Street View. I have like plenty of screenshots of just like Street View stuff. And that helps a lot. Like I get a lot of screenshots of shit like this. This is just like some shit from Street View, and it's just like awesome. Like so much like good like texture and window stuff. I think this is from Thailand though, or some other country. Maybe not Thailand, but somewhere else. Do you have any future goals for your work, or are you just doing what you like? I don't know. I mean, like, I think I always have, like, some thing that I'd like to be working towards. I definitely have a few, like, smaller goals that I think would be achievable in the next, like, year. I'd rather not talk about them, though. Will you be doing more streams here and there in the future? Love seeing your workflow back in the day. Like, I would love to say definitively yes, but like, who knows, you know? I always like, I think my relationship with streaming is too inconsistent to be like, yeah, I'm like definitively planning on it, but I think totally like the goal is to continue to stream whenever I feel that I want to and like am excited to, you know? It's like streaming for me has like never really been about like I don't know. I feel like streaming for some people might be like like I'm trying to like expand or some shit, or like grow my like socials or something, or like I don't know, like make it a job. Like I think streaming has always been for me like strictly like a fun way to like kind of like share my like myself to an extent, right? And that's not always something that I want to do, so I think that's a big reason why I don't stream very often. It's not just like something I'm always like really in the mood to do, so I think the stars kind of have to align. Like I have to not only like have stuff that I'm working on that I'm excited about and willing to stream while I work on it, but also then be even in the mood to do that. It's just like it's a whole thing. But like I like doing it, and I think it's helpful for people. At least I think so from what y'all say. Like it seems like it's a cool way to like motivate or inspire others to like work on their own shit. So that's the goal, at least. Got these items that I wanted to make, or not items, but there were these like phone booth things. Let's see. No, not the British ones. They were more like this. I'm gonna make one like this. Kind of like egg shaped, honestly, like this. Like, look at that. I'm gonna make some phone booths like this. They look so cool. Like, what the fuck? Like, what is that? Like, that's so funny looking. I guess they're, like, supposed to be kind of private. I'm gonna use this image. This will be my ref image. Very cool. I'm done. This is basically it though, right? Or I guess it's a little more oblong like this. Honestly kind of has this like oval shape to it. Be a little bit of a curve like that. Interesting that specifically in this photo there's one long one and one short one. I'm like, did they literally do this like for reasons? Isn't that very interesting? Like kinda it. Like the shape could be a little more accurate. It kind of seems like it tapers actually down here. Yeah, way more like that. Make a texture for it now. I really like, I mean, all yellow is kind of fire, but actually let's maybe do a full color. It could be fun. But I also kind of like, I saw one that was like white with stripe. Look who decided to show up. Yeah, low-key, I'm low-key gonna like maybe ask Twitch if I can like get some emotes, like if there's a way that I could like hand some out, because it's kind of fried. They're like super convoluted to get, which is too bad because they're cool. I like them. Do you have any close combat fighting animation, or do you plan to make one?
I've done like fighting stuff in the past. I think fighting stuff is always fun to do, and I think I always end up doing a little bit of that. But the amount of hype trains I have been in a part of in hopes of getting one. Yeah. So like kind of frustrating that it's like random, but you know, whatever. Maybe for people with different heights for the phone booth thing, yeah, I mean, it literally seems like that. What's your reaction to seeing other people make animations in that similar low poly anime video game style? Cool. I don't know. It's sick. I don't know. There's a lot of people that make really cool stuff, and it's exciting to see. Instead, I get things like these. Yeah, I'll share my hype train ones. These are the hype ones that I've gotten. What the fuck? Hold on, I gotta actually take a bathroom break. Give me 5 seconds. Oh wait, I'm gonna not take, I don't know. I'm back. When did you do the big chop? I cut it like in January, so like 3 months ago or something. Acerite is just specifically made for pixel art. Yeah. I mean, I imagine you have similar ones that could be added to your channel itself and we'd all reap the benefits. I could do that too, I guess. 3 months, it's been that long? Yeah, I got it recut like literally last week though. Wait, how do you treat / do text in Acerite? You don't use the text feature? What do you mean? This is the text feature. Insert text. Whoa! My OBS over here. What the fuck? The hell? Guys, I'm an unprofessional streamer. You're gonna have to bear with me. Alright. Let's change this music. What's happening? Yo, that's me. I'm chat. Low poly palm tree? Hello.
Sorry, I'm changing the music. Bear with me. Trying to get some good tunes on. Some tunes. Chainsaw Man? What? That Chainsaw Man? Chainsaw Man? That's still wrong. This might not be the vibe. What the fuck? Why is it that computers, bro? I don't understand. Makes no sense. I minimize a tab and reactivating the tab makes it go to my other screen that it wasn't on. Like, wait, man. I think that doesn't make sense.
I know rendering isn't a big deal because of your style you're going for, but what GPU do you run? I have a 4080. Do you have any cool spots in New York City to just chill and get work done? I'm going in like a month, so I'm trying to build a list of things to do. That's a hard one. Depends. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. My relationship with New York is fried. Like, I don't really like go out like that. Like, I pretty much am either at my house, I'm either at climbing gym I go to, or I'm like not in New York and I went like upstate to climb outside. I'm either outside in nature in a climbing gym or at my house working. So I'm not like chilling in the city much anymore. So you are in Nebraska? No. I love your TGP tap on my Tokyo ghetto pussy. Thanks. Oh.
This all lighting looks so fucking bad. What? Would you ever consider doing environment tutorials on the Patreon? I know you touched on it briefly in the texture ones. I struggled to make mine seem livable or give off that illusion. If you're talking like specifically like nature environments, I definitely think that's something I'd do a tutorial on at some point. It's also pretty hard, I think. Stylized low poly environments is like really tricky for me as well. I think I'm finally like finding some stuff. Like I'll show you this one scene that I made that felt really pretty good, but I think I'm gonna post soon because that's kind of just sitting on my computer. I don't know where it's saved. This is like the most happy I've felt about like a nature scene, I think. But it's like so isolated. I can't move this camera or everything breaks. That's what sucks, is that like I don't know how to like make it look good like in any more like of an actual scope. It's a lot of image planes, I think, for low poly stuff. Everything is image planes. Like all old video games, anything that was like foliage or grass is image textures on like 2D planes, and then just like stacking them and shit. Like that's like my best advice to kind of like seek out and practice, and that is definitely like pretty much everything in here outside of like Hanada's model, the base of the tree. Almost everything else is like a image plane, just like flat textures, you know, like that. Like that's just a flat texture. A lot of that is like that. So I think I could definitely do a tutorial talking about how I do that, but that's kind of the vibe I'm on when I do my stuff, at least. Yeah, this is a phone booth. Oh snap, good to see you're streaming today. Hello. I'd love a tutorial like that. Yeah, I think that could be cool to do. Could you please show Alec one with Hinata swinging a greatsword? That was so inspiring for my projects. Hinata swinging a greatsword, like, it's something that I showed? Was it like the thing that I did of Hinata like an Elden Ring, maybe? I don't know if I even have that still. Let me see. Yeah, let me see if I have this. Slow key might be hard to find. Unless I can remember like where I Oh, I found it. Wait, what? Hold on. I have it, but I'm trying to... This one, right? I was just copying that one sword in Elden Ring. I just like was playing Elden Ring a lot of this moment in time, and I was like using this sword. It's the sword you get from Radon. Cool that you fucked with this. This was some random shit. I'm surprised you remember this. I feel like, what, I showed this off maybe randomly at once. Dude, what about this? I'm looking at like old stuff I have. This is crazy, man. There's so much stuff that I don't post. Look at this old ass video. This was my first time ever trying to do the gradient stuff. Who would have thought? This really went on to become pretty popular, the gradient shit. This was a really cute old clip. I need to do some driving shit again soon. This was awesome. I like cars. Animating cars is so fun. I just haven't really like done anything. Cooking video. Oh, I think this is the full one. Yeah, this has audio and everything too. I think I've shared this on stream before. I low-key might finish this at some point. The problem is there's so much animation stuff that I'd like to change, but there's a lot that I really like in this, but... Yeah, I don't know. At some point I might finish this. The music is way too somber. I don't know why I picked this song. I don't think this was like a definitive final song. It's too like sad. Very like dramatic for the vibe, but so much old stuff.
Take a picture and make it look like you're in a PS2 video game. Here's how to do it. You can do it on your phone and it's free.
I don't know if you guys can hear the audio, but that's so funny.
Look like you're in a PS2 video game. Here's how to do it. You can do it on your phone and it's free.
I was really mad about the PS2 AI filter that was like popping off at the time, and I screen recorded one of these like main videos that went viral from it, and I like pitched the vocals down, and I was gonna make this video of him like looking at the phone and seeing that video and then like throwing the phone in the air and blowing it up and just being like, fuck AI, like this is stupid. But I kind of lost the motivation to finish it because I was like, this is so like unnecessary in terms of my time. But that's so funny. I forgot I actually put the audio in. Hearing the AI fruit, I don't know what that is. Here's how you can do it. That's actually really funny. I think that's funny. I'm laughing at my own jokes. Me when I laugh at my own jokes, dude. Wow. This was a shot that I really liked. I don't know if this is the official one. No, this isn't. Right? This isn't quite the final version of this shot, but I really like this shot and never used it. I love the shot of 2D flying. I like a lot of the other stuff could be worked on, but I really liked how 2D looked here. I thought that was such a cute little thing. I added like a thing here of like a kid like pointing to. I reused that at some point later in something else. You are potato. How often do you smoke weed? I don't smoke weed. What? Do I vape? No, I don't. What the fuck? Not to flex, but look at this. This is my video. This is me beating the final boss in Elden Ring. I'm not gonna play the video because I don't want to spoil the final fight if people don't know what it is and they care about that. But this is like my proudest moment in all of video games because I beat Elden Ring pre-nerf, before they nerfed him. No summons, chill ass build. Just learned that fight. And I have this video recorded, and it's one of my prized possessions. Oh, you play games on stream? No, I just record shit. I just recorded a lot of like my Elden Ring stuff because I was like really... Elden Ring's my favorite game ever, and it means a lot to me, and I'm a nerd and wanted to like document that. I'm kind of like a fried and like to document as much as I can, if I can. And I happen to have a recording of it. What was this? This I'll probably use at some point. It's been sitting around for a while now. I feel like I worked on this on stream, maybe? I don't know. Some random junk. Okay. Okay, let's get back to actually working. So many potential emotes. Oh, I was gonna make like cute little stickers to like put all over this. I already have a few that I made that I will slap on here. I need a fix that. Oh, okay, that works. What is this? What is... Oh, it's this. I was like, what am I seeing? Make some more stickers, guys. I need like to actually keep like space between them too, so that they're not hitting each other. Real. I don't know. I'm just doing dumbass shit. Okay. Sticker sheet VO2. Cute. Look how cute it looks when there's stickers on things. Like, even just these 3 stickers make the scene feel so nice. This little poly style especially, it looks so fun. I'm excited getting into 3D. I only recently found out how much I enjoy it, and I plan to make a bunch of my own stuff after college. Hell yeah. Is it after you put the hard work and get to a level, you will get there, buddy? What? Oh, I might be missing something. Is this a background asset? I don't know. I just saw this phone booth in a movie, and I was like, wow, these phone booths look sick. And then I like looked up a bunch of them, and I was like, I want to make this. So I'm making it. What I'll do with it? It's for me to know and you to find out. I do want to do like fake tags. That'd be too big. Let's do like a really tiny tag. Oh, my cat's here. Hi, Echo. Sit down, dude. Probably not. I don't actually tag or anything. I just make like scribbles so that it kind of looks like something in the background. Someone mentioned it earlier, but I think it's a Gachi Akuta character would look awesome in your style. Yeah, I mean, their characters are sick. I feel like I'm definitely, like, inspired by that kind of art style. Like, the artist that did Gachi Akuta was actually a student of Atsushi Okubo, I think is how you say their name. I always forget it. It's, I have their books right here. What is it? It's, yeah, Atsushi Okubo. The guy that did Soul Eater. The manga Soul Eater. Stretch! Cat! So, like, there's definitely, like, style crossover or overlap that already exists, because I'm heavily inspired by Soul Eater. Look at that. Vibey. How long have you had the cat? I've had... This guy is 2, almost 3 years old. Then I have another cat that's like 5 years old, almost 6. Do they have names? Nah. Yeah, they have names. This is Echo. Echo. He's the young one. And then my other cat's a Tuxedo, and his name is Loki. Echo and Loki. different color dyes? Yeah. That was like basically the reason I got him. I got Loki, my first cat, and I was just like really excited to have my own pet. And then we like talked about maybe getting a second cat, and I was like, like probably not. And then we found out that he was available and had 2 color dyes, and I was like, I'm getting him, dude. Like, that's sick. Cute. I like how this looks. Huh. This is a mess. God, I already have to go to the fucking bathroom again. Drinking water? Nobody tells you when you start to actually stay hydrated how often you have to fucking take a leak. I'll be right back. trying Ace Sprite right now, and it's so good. Hell yeah. Ace Sprite is top notch. Top notch. You love Sprite and Dr. Pepper? I don't know if I'll ever do that. Never say never, I guess. Something about this composition is very fun, honestly. Enjoy how weird this looks. Very, like, oblong shit. Oblong? I don't think that's the right way to use that word, but I did just use it like that. Very oblong. Oblong is like... What the fuck is oblong? Or farming in front of the phone booth, pretty much.
Ever think about dropping some clothes, some type of merch? For sure. Whether I do it or not is entirely different conversation, but definitely thought about it. Definitely have like ideas and have made concept stuff, but it's like, I don't know. Alec.pxx happy 99. Really like this guy. He's weird. I'm fucking with him. Not sure what I'm gonna do with him just yet. Kind of just like looking at him. Okay, decide what hand would reach her. Used to be like. If not New York, where would you want to live? I don't know. Too hard of a question. Like. Japan, I guess. Japan's like the only other country I think I'd live in. And I don't think I'd actually move to Japan just because it's too complicated. So America it is. And I have no interest in living almost anywhere else in America. New York is like literally, I'd like maybe somewhere down the line in a hypothetical like get like a house in the woods type shit, but like I don't know. Not a big fan of America in general, or most of the states that embody it. Killer stream setup? What up, Mallbat? What up? Make him lay on the phone booth on God?
Maybe. I was gonna do a little, like, maybe him, like, kicking his goggles up. Hey, I found you through the Eden music video. Love your style. Oh, hell yeah. How many eggs did you find yesterday? I don't really celebrate Easter like that, yo. Hey, how do you display low res directly in the viewport? Is that shaders? Real-time compositing thanks to Blender 4.0? Maybe 3.8 has it? It might be 4.0 that added it, actually, officially. Blender 4.0 and up. Real-time compositing. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Hello. Hi. Room tour would be really cool. So many nice posters and figurines. Probably too many. I tried to learn how to composite like you, but couldn't get good results without a plugin. I just use, the only compositing I use is Blender's default pixel node, which is relatively easy to find. Should be, at least. Just watched Slumlords and OMG, that was incredible. Did he put it out? Did he drop? Nice. Oh yeah.
cute little clip. Just kind of animating it to see how it feels. Oh my god. Oh, I'm getting hungry. It's 4? Damn, how long have I been streaming? I've been streaming for 3 hours? Almost 3.5? Okay. Favorite thing to eat while working? I mean, I really like snacks, you know? I'm a snack guy. I like candy a lot. I have a bad sweet tooth, so I'd be snacking on like candy and shit. Recently, I had a really crazy phase of little Skittles. They're Skittles, but the tiny ones. Those were like really awesome to chew on. I'm like weird and like I'm very specific about like the texture, like certain textural things and like how I chew on them. Sounds so like autistic of me, but I don't know. But right now the one that I really enjoy is just like Australian licorice. Also got like a really good like chew to it. And like food, I don't fucking know, whatever I'm in the mood for. I be eating burgers, I be eating chopped cheese, I be eating chicken cutlet from the deli, I don't know. I get a lot of deli food. Ow. Do I rig all the eyes of the characters you animate? No. Not always. It's kind of like... It just depends on what I'm on. Holy relationship lines. Get out of here, bro. Do you have a resolution you stick to? For a while now I've been animating in 4:3. Because I got kind of tired of the square, but low-key square is like kind of fire again. I low-key like, there's this one shot that I was working on that I really liked how it looked in square. This one, ended up scrapping this to reuse a little separately for a different video. Talk about fucking load time. Oh my god. Slow as hell. So like, I ended up using this shot as a 4:3. I had all this animation in it too. Two Hanadas. I really like the animation in here, and I think that square low-key looks amazing. Something about like the wider boxiness of it I think really fits this shot specifically, but I think I just tend to still do 1920 by 1440 for the kind of 4:3 res. Seems to be kind of the vibe right now. Works well for like YouTube and shit. Dexter's animation looks like shit in this one. What? It's not that bad. It's kind of weird. The shirt I'm wearing right now, thanks. It's nice and pretty and pink. Oh my god. I'm getting tired because I'm hungry. I'm like yawning like a fucking baby right now. Like, yo, go eat something? Nah. I'm gonna stream for like 30 more minutes maybe. And I'll be turning around while walking is done really well. Thanks. I really like the animation. I have like some renders where you can like actually see it or something. Oh, maybe I just have it like saved. Hold on here, look. Yeah, like I really like this animation. I just don't know what I'll use it for, and then I was finishing my last video and was like, I'm gonna sneak in just the environment, because this environment's old. I made this environment like, dude, the problem with me is I make shit and then sit on it for like a year before I actually do anything with it. Like I made this environment literally so long ago, and I had it for a different video for a different shot, and then I was like, I'm gonna kind of change it, and I made this, and then I was finishing the ice cream video and was like, I like just the environment as like an establishing shot for the city, and I ended up using it in that instead. So I don't know if I'll use any of that animation now. It's just like fine. Square's cool, man. It's so weird, and like I kind of enjoy the square again. It like vaguely like gives me like IMAX vibes. I'm like, wow, so large. But I guess IMAX would be more like 4:3, so maybe I'm wrong. Riverside? I was just wondering, do you make separate blend files for separate scenes, or is it all done in one blend file? It's like definitely separate files for separate scenes, for sure. I'm just fucking around, y'all. The field is always such an interesting book. Blender 4.0 better than 5.0? 1000%. Blender, like, for whatever reason, they're really like overhauling Eevee, and they're making what they're calling Eevee Next. And it's basically just like, if you ever use cycles, in cycles there's something called fast GI approximation, which basically doesn't do ray trace lighting and does something closer to Eevee. It's kind of an in-between. And then in Blender newer versions, they've updated Eevee to something called Eevee Next, which basically is like a better version of fast GI approximation, which means it's basically a lesser version of cycles, which means you basically have two versions of cycles, and you no longer have this like distinctive, different rendering image or engine, sorry, that kind of gave Eevee its like unique style, and it just is like bloated and runs a little worse and isn't quite the same. So I literally like, I don't know. I don't think I'll be leaving 4.0 for a while, or at least updating to whatever has Eevee Next. So personally, for what I'm trying to do, 4.0 is still really good. Oh. What games are you playing now? Mainly just Arc Raiders. A lot of Arc Raiders when I do play games. Like, I guess I haven't streamed maybe since Arc Raiders came out, I guess. Sounds about right. Maybe it's been a long time since I've streamed. Played a shit ton of Arc Raiders, like a fucking fuckload. Like I have like 500 hours or 400 hours in it or something. It's easily one of my like favorite games I played. Specifically like multiplayer too. Like easily one of the best multiplayer games I played. I've definitely finally like slowed down on it, but I was proper addicted for like a good month, 2 months. I still play it a lot, so like I'm definitely still addicted, but I've chilled a lot on it. What sparks ideas for you? Like for me, it's usually music. It's random. I don't know. It's like all types of things. Like I don't think there's any like one thing. I just be seeing shit, and then all of a sudden I'm like, whoa! Like I'm thinking of an idea, and I can't really like control that. Like it just happens, and sometimes it's consistent, and I come up with something cool and make it, and other times it's just kind of like random nonsense. Did you try Crimson Desert? No. Looks really beautiful visually, but I don't really think I'd have much fun in it. I'm not a big fan of like those kinds of games, like massive open world games that just have like a bunch of random shit to do. Like I need the game to have like one thing that it does really well, you know? It seems like Crimson Desert is like a jack of all trades, master of none type shit. Like, really fun to do a bunch of random little shit, but like everything is like slightly suboptimal or not like quite quality. I'd rather a game do like one thing really good, you know? Did I play Cyberpunk? No. I do have it. I tried to play it. I think I have like 10 hours in it or something. I didn't really like it. I've heard it got better with the, like, as it's gone, but I think I've tried to play it semi-recently, like, maybe not, like, even in the last year, but I feel like I've tried to play it since it kind of, like, got fixed, and I just, like, I don't know. It's, like, not, it felt, like, too stiff anytime I played it. Need the rest of Anna Dream BBQ to come out? I don't even know what that is. Anna, like the animated thing? Should try World of Warcraft? I'm okay. You should try one of the most addicting games in the world that people sink their lives into. Nah, I'll pass. I've never been a big WoW guy. That's cool. Is it out on Steam? Hey, I'm not gonna judge anybody for playing it. I just can't personally get into it. It's too crazy for me. No plans to make a game. Like, I'd love to, maybe, but not anything soon. Oh, it's been out for a year? Jesus. Okay, it's old. I'm like, what the hell? We're playing Yoshi's Ending Toy. This shit, we finished the JRPG music. This song is so good. Yoshi starts singing in this shit. Ready? Ready?
This shit is beautiful, dude. Little Yoshi singing, bro. Have a good one, dude. Stop by. I think I'm gonna end it, y'all. My brain's getting hungry. Like, not actually doing anything now. This was cool though. I like what we did. Make this little character. I like this thingy. Little animation. Was I streaming? I'm not gonna promise anything immediately happening, you know? I'm gonna play my favorite song. One of my favorite songs. But yeah, this was awesome. I'm glad I hopped on here. Little 4-hour stream, not bad. I feel like I want to, like, by default be like, oh, like, I'll stream soon again, but I don't know if I will. I don't want to say anything for the sake of not making a promise I can't keep. But hopefully, maybe. Thank you guys for hanging out. It's cool that y'all still come kick it with me. I appreciate it a lot. It's cool as fuck. Yeah. Hope y'all have a good rest of your day, good night, good year, all the good stuff. Bye guys. Peace.